Okay, fellers and fellettes. So, I should have explained this in my first video. The way I do my InstaPot Captain things is going to be like this. We're going to make a dessert, and then after we pull the dessert out of the InstaPot, then we're going to move on to dinner. Now, earlier in the video I posted on, we made 2 cheesecakes, which are now finished. And then while that was going on, they were cooking, they gave us time to clean up all of the dishes from that and then prepare for the dinner tonight, which is going to be meatloaf. And I hate to say this, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but my meatloaf is better than yours. I said it. Anyway, here's the good news. I'm going to give you the recipe. So now you can have the best meatloaf too. I have a very secret ingredient. You can see there's hardly anything here. It's the simplest meatloaf you can ever make. And we're going to start by, let's get our cheesecakes out of the InstaPot and get that thing ready. We'll go from there. And this is going to be a simple dinner. It's just going to be meatloaf. We're going to put red potatoes and carrots in there. We're not even going to make gravy. We're going to mash the potatoes up with butter and sour cream. Put a little bit of butter on the top, and then we're going to eat carrots. Simple. All right. Woo! Oh, my. The reason I like to make cheesecakes in the InstaPot is because, like I say, I made them in the oven one time, and you know, these pans, they're springform and they got a bottom, and you know what? Things will leak out of the bottom of it and it'll mess your oven up. You know, in the InstaPot, it can leak out into the water in the bottom. It's not going to hurt nothing. But we're going to take these out, and I don't even want to take the tin foil off of them. We'll set them aside for right now, and then we're just going to let them sit for about 10 minutes, and then they're going to go in the refrigerator. I just want them to settle down a little bit. Ooh, these are going to be so good. All right, let me get some paper towels. Oh, can't do that. Set this over here. I'll just take this paper towel. We don't need this. We'll put this over here with the cheesecakes. All right. Actually, I'm going to uncover this one because I want to see what it looks like. Oh my goodness. This is the one right here that's chocolate on top of vanilla. And this is the one I want to call, I made this one up myself. It's just vanilla with chocolate chips, like my favorite ice cream. Okay, so we're going to take the rack out of the InstaPot, toss that in the sink. We're going to pull the pot out, dump out the juice, and this is going to give it a rinse, and it's going to be ready for the meatloaf. Actually, we can put the rack back in. We'll need this for the meatloaf. All right. I wonder what Matt Walsh is doing. Okay, now meatloaf. My meatloaf is 1 pound of ground beef and 1 pound of ground sausage. And my secret ingredient is stovetop stuffing savory herb. You don't need meatloaf seasoning and you don't need boring stale breadcrumbs. This takes care of both right there, and the flavor is phenomenal. So we'll go ahead and throw that in first. Give you all the breadcrumbs and all the seasonings and everything else you need. It's all right there. Boom. All right. Oh, excuse me. Okay, then we're going to have 1 green pepper, 1 small onion, 2 cloves of garlic, a tablespoon of oregano, and a half a teaspoon of salt, and 2 beaten eggs. 1 egg per pound of meat that you use. Simple. Now we're going to get all crazy and just mash this all together. Meatloaf is one of these things that I make different meatloafs all the time. I mean, I put everything in here. Red peppers, orange peppers, olives. Sometimes I get crazy and I put like a whole garlic in there because I love garlic. But I'm trying to keep this user friendly right here, so that it's something that everybody likes. And of course, you know, if you don't like onions, you don't got to put onions in it. You don't like green peppers, you don't got to put green peppers in it. But you do have to use sausage, and you do have to use stovetop stuffing if you want to use, if you want it to be my recipe. Hi, sweetheart. Daddy's making you meatloaf. Hi, Bubba. Come here. Come on up here. Say hi to the people. Come. Come up here. Yeah, we're making you meatloaf. Good boy. Are you going to have meatloaf tonight? I think you are. He can have a little bit. He's already eaten his crunchies, so. All right, I'd say that's pretty good right there. Now, for the InstaPot, pretty simple. All you need is a 2-pound bundt cake pan, and you will just pack it in there. I mean, this is about as simple as it gets, fellas and fellettes. I mean, it probably took me 15 minutes to chop up the onions and, you know, get that stuff ready. And then it's what does this take me? Not even 10 minutes yet to put it together. And then you're going to see how fast it goes into the InstaPot. Just like that. Set these in the sink. Now, with meatloaf, same as the cheesecake. Double layer of tin foil on top. Poke out the center so that all of that steam will come up through and get your potatoes. Before we throw this in, we're going to throw a cup of water in the InstaPot. Okay, we got that in there. Good. We're going to put red potatoes. These are pre-washed. I'm not even going to do anything to them. We don't need to cut them in half. We don't need to do nothing. I don't know, maybe these have been in the cabinet for too long, but I don't care. When you're Irish, you can eat nasty potatoes. We did have to live on them for one, you know, I remember how the history was. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's potatoes. And then carrots. All right, whatever. There it is. And my rule of thumb, you'll see with my InstaPot videos, it's pretty much always the same. Pressure cook, 40 minutes. Start. That's it. Make sure your thing is set up so that the steam is on lock. And the cheesecakes are ready to go. Let me just give you a close-up of this thing. It just looks amazing. Chocolate chip. We're gonna put these in. These have to be in the refrigerator for a minimum of 4 hours. Overnight is best. But you know, you're like me, at 9 o'clock you absolutely got to have a piece. Go ahead at 4 hours. That is it. Okay. That's it for video number 2 for December 18th. Cheesecake and meatloaf dinner. And I'll post pictures of the finished product, you know, probably tonight or tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, tag, whatever. Tell somebody that thinks they got better meatloaf than me that I called them out. Thank you.